Following the earthquakes, Christchurch City Council was facing an enormous number of changes. Not only were we rebuilding facilities, rebuilding communities, but we had to rebuild our organisation. So what our staff told us was we needed to work on our reputation. They weren't proud about working for the council. They wanted to work as an integrated organisation and not in our silos, and they wanted to be more efficient and effective in what they did. And so we started to focus on those things. They said that they weren't clear about our direction or about our purpose as an organisation. So our response was to introduce an integrated program across the organisation that looked to improve our outcomes, improve the way that we worked, and to improve our reputation and the engagement of our staff. We started that by developing our vision and values and setting up and establishing our behaviours that people could hold each other to account for. We introduced our organisational priorities, which were about better public service and better public value, and being an organisation that was visibly showing its leadership across the city. We introduced a program around improving our efficiency and effectiveness, and then we looked at how we worked together in a way that reduced our silos, integrated the functions across our organisation, thinking end to end and being much more effective and collaborative in the way we approached it. After we'd done that, we restructured our organisation so that we were actually structured in a way that allowed us to work on an end-to-end basis and thinking about the services as a whole rather than working in a siloed way. The final part was about embedding change leadership across our organisation that allowed our senior leaders and team leaders to ensure that the change that was happening was done in a way that was collaborative, that worked well for the organisation, but also then continued to develop around efficiency and effectiveness in terms of the enduring embedded savings across the organisation as well. We've increased our residents' satisfaction with our services up 9%, which was higher than any other time in terms of measuring resident satisfaction. And our staff are feeling more engaged around a number of areas in terms of the work that we do. So we've learned a lot in the process. One is that you need to engage people and that they actively participate at all levels in the organisation. Everybody has a role to play. You can't communicate enough. Every avenue, every opportunity, repeating the messages and sharing and talking to people about their involvement in this process. And you need to celebrate success. It doesn't matter how small it is, but actually reinforcing the positive things that have happened and sharing that across the organisation.